Welcome back to the #1 source of string bag news, reviews, and gossip. Today we're going to be focusing on the new What the Mercurial Superfly 6 Elite string bag. It's black in color, it says Mercurial a bunch of times, the strings look very functional and in the right spot, and as a final rating I would give it a 73 out of 89. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my reaction / first impressions of the newly unveiled, soon to be released Nike What the Mercurial Superfly 6 Elite. So for those that have no idea what I'm talking about, Nike has just unveiled the latest What the Mercurial in the form of the Superfly 6 Elite. It's the second one ever, with the first one coming 2 years ago in the form of the Superfly 4. It's a 4. It came in the form of the Superfly 4. It was a very well-received shoe and a limited edition release, which this time around, it is a limited edition release again. However, this time it's a little bit different because it's celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Nike Mercurial. It's pretty hard to believe that they've been around for 20 years, but they have. Now, for those that aren't familiar with the whole what the concept from Nike, whether it's Mercurials, whether it's the LeBrons, the Kobes, they've done it with a whole bunch of different sneakers. The idea behind it is to incorporate a whole bunch of different colorway elements or even elements from certain models that have kind of been a part of that line over the years, all into one sneaker. So you generally end up with something that is mismatched, very, very colorful. And as you can see with the previous What the Mercurial, it's basically just strips of classic Mercurial models and colorways on both sides of the shoe. However, this new What the Mercurial release, and really something we've never seen before from the What the series in general, is not colorful at all. It's fully black. Why is that? So what Nike decided to do here is actually incorporate a bunch of different elements from classic Mercurials over the years. I believe this particular shoe, according to the info that I read from Nike, incorporates 9 different Mercurials, including the previous What the Mercurial, which I'm not entirely sure how that works. Until I have them in my hands, it's really difficult to depict what elements are what from the pictures. Some are very obvious, some are a little bit less obvious, but all the different patterns are actually incorporated within the new 360-degree Flyknit upper that's found on the Superfly 6 Elite. So the composition of the Flyknit, therefore the texturing is going to be different as well, will be completely unique to this What the Mercurial versus a regular Superfly 6 Elite, which has an interesting pattern within the Flyknit, but the final surface ends up being relatively smooth. This is going to have a little bit more texture to it and could actually end up with a slightly different feel in comparison to the regular one for those that end up buying this limited edition release and actually deciding to wear it. Until I have them in my hands and I'm able to try them on, it's difficult for me to say how different the upper actually is though. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I really like the idea of making them all black and incorporating the elements within the upper. I think part of what makes the whole What the series cool is that it shows how far they've come within a line of shoes. In this case, the Mercurials. The Mercurials have been around for 20 years now, and there's been a ton of evolution from the very first one in 1998 all the way up until what we have right now from the latest ones that recently released in the form of the Superfly 6 Elite and the Vapor 12 Elite. So for them to use the latest technology, which is their 360-degree Flyknit, and use that to incorporate all these elements from older Mercurials while still maintaining the modern aspects of the latest one, to me that's a really cool thing. I know a lot of people perhaps would have liked to see something a lot more colorful, but all black with all the extra detail in there where you kind of have to have it in your hands and see it up close to, I guess, appreciate all of that. To me, that's a very, very cool thing. So personally, I'm a fan. I would actually wear these What the Mercurials, whereas this one, while I think it's very cool as a collector's item, it's not necessarily something that I would really want to wear. As far as the release is concerned, they're going to be coming out very soon actually. March 12th is the official release date, and they will be limited to 1,998 pairs total. As far as the price is concerned, there is no official information from Nike as of yet. But if I had to guess, and really I'm going off of the only other limited edition Mercurial Superfly to come out, which just came out the other day, the Kim Jones ones, those retailed for $350 US, where obviously a regular colorway of the Superfly 6 Elite retails for $275. So I think 300 is maybe a possibility for these, but 350 is probably a lot more likely. Now, if you're looking to get a pair for yourself on release day, which by the way, you will have to get them on release day. There's only 1,998 pairs. They're gonna sell out very, very quickly. Do yourself a favor, click the first link down below. That's gonna take you to the SR4U mailing list sign up. It's my mailing list. I know I'm plugging myself right now, but I do a very good job at sending out links to whatever retailer ends up getting these shoes the second that they become available. Now, often whenever new releases are coming out, especially limited edition stuff, people always ask me what time they're coming out. Nike will have a specific time that'll get announced closer to March 12th. But here's the thing about trying to get them from Nike. Everyone's trying to get them from Nike all at the same time, and they only have some of the 1,998 pairs. Keep that in mind. They have to get scattered across the entire world to all kinds of different soccer online retailers. So all those little retailers are gonna give you a much better chance of actually getting the shoes. Even though they have less pairs, they end up pretty much releasing the shoes at random. I tend to have some inside information as to when they're gonna become available. So the second that they are available, I send you an email, and that gives you the best chance of actually getting these things, because basically nobody knows that they're even available at this small online retailer that only has a few pairs. So if you really wanna get any limited edition release, not just this one, sign up for that SR4U mailing list. I know a lot of you guys who are already signed up can let people know down below in the comments that I'm very, very good at sending these links out as soon as possible. And a lot of you guys have been able to get some really limited stuff because of this help. So again, if you really, really want to get this release, sign up for that mailing list. It's the first link down below. By the way, as soon as these become available at any retailer at all, I will send out the links. So you'll get links for US retailers, UK-based retailers, European-based retailers, retailers from all over the world. So no matter where you live, you'll get some chance at getting these things. Will I be getting a pair to review on the channel? The simple answer to that question is most likely yes. Obviously, I have to get a pair myself. There is a very small chance that I could actually get them before the release date. We'll see what ends up happening with that. But anyways, stay tuned to the channel if you would like to see a detailed review on that, because if I do end up getting a pair, that will be coming very, very shortly. So subscribe if you aren't already so you don't miss out on that video. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for me. I've got a lot of messages about this shoe today, so I figured I'd make a video just updating you guys on what exactly is going on and sharing my opinions. Hopefully I'm able to get a pair very, very soon. Other than that though, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoy these types of videos and perhaps want to see them whenever new releases come out, if I don't actually have the shoes, leave a like on the video. That lets me know that you want to see more. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.